it into the earth primals. And she wants me to fix my hair and not be on a vibration plate and make a video. Double fisting little baby cabritos. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? Wait and see. Thank you, Joe Rogan. You've given this king another lightning bolt, double fisting lightning bolts running up the mountain to no end.
Well guys, it looks like that we are back once again, and so is the Liver King, just out here messing around pretty much non-stop. And if you're not familiar with what this complete dipshit has been up to, he has basically been continuing this one-sided feud with Joe Rogan, and has been basically doing all types of crazy shit, like lighting fires inside of his own house in some Joe Rogan hate ritual, crawling around in the woods and eating leaves, and just talking shit about Joe any chance he gets, when I'm pretty sure that Joe isn't even aware that half of this shit is even going on. And the last time that we covered the Liver King's most recent activities was about 2 weeks ago, where he was basically out on his back deck, sitting in what I can only consider as his little crack fort that he built, which was basically a fort that he built out of the deck chairs that he had, like he was a little kid or something, and had a ton of pictures of Joe Rogan along with Seth Rogan pretty much plastered all over his little crack house fort walls, like he was creating some sort of hit list. So the man was out here high on whatever substance that he has taken to be going to this type of level, pretty much doing arts and crafts out in the woods on his little fort, and was basically talking about how he was coming after both of them.
Oh, there's a reason. Pause. There's a reason. Still challenging Joe Rogan to a fight in the greatest country of the cosmos. Booyah, Texas.
Has basically traveled from his residence to Austin. Yeah, and you don't have anything other than to meet with him or... No, I've never had communication with him. Okay, awesome.
Awesome. And you have no idea. I have no idea why he would have any threats for me. And they weren't threats. A challenge. A fight. Come on. Drama king over here. Called you a king. Dinner. Mosh pit. Fight. Dinner. Fist bump pound.
So as you can tell, he was clearly displaying some insane and just lunatic behavior, where it has to be some sort of combination between a mental health disorder, meth, and his obsession with seeking attention, and none of it was making sense whatsoever. And during that video, I also got a lot of comments asking what the hell Seth Rogen did to be a part of this. And to this day, nobody has a fucking clue why he's being involved in it. I think the only reason that the Liver King is after him is because his last name is Rogan. So Joe Rogan had gotten him so fired up by stating that he used roids, that he's basically going after any and every Rogan. And not a whole lot has changed in the past 2 weeks since we covered him, because this man has fully maintained all of his complete bullshit that he has been on. And if anything, he has just been continuing to ramp it up, where he has not only taken his shenanigans over to the Dollar General, where he was just yapping in the parking lot completely incoherently, while his family sat there and watched looking really depressed.
Liver King, I'm here with my queen. That's Christian, that's Zach, these are my boys. That's my wife. We're here at the Value King store. And what's the name of the song? The name of the song is Foe. Click the link right here, and then you'll know.
And not only has he been posting some goofy ass videos like this one right here, where he claims that he is double fisting 2 different goats, and basically sits there happy talking about how he's planning on basically eating them later for dinner.
We're here at the country store. It's Father's Sunday. Double fisting little baby cabritos. What's for dinner? What's for dinner? Wait and see. Tune in. Fist bump pound, little baby goats. What do we say? Primal, eat me. Eat me, Liver King. You got it, boys. Okay, tea time.
And both of these are just goofy and crazy enough in his own little primal way. But naturally, this is not where all of his craziness has ended, because he has fully ramped up his Joe Rogan propaganda, I guess you could put it, and has gotten back on his deck where he has gone on a couple of different rants before trying to promote a petition and a movement against Joe Rogan. And the rants are never fully completed because they start just halfway through and end abruptly a lot of the time while he's mid-sentence. And I don't know if he just can't stay on topic for that long enough of a time, or if he just doesn't know how to edit anymore, but you just have to kind of figure out the context as you go through them. And the ranting started off with him sitting on his little vibration plate, and I can only assume that he is talking about how his fans and his wife at one point are asking him to please start acting normal and to comb his hair and all, and he's just refusing to do it because fuck Joe Rogan.
Loves me. They say, why don't you just make a regular video where you don't look crazy and you tell the world how Joe Rogan crossed the line. Joe Rogan's a metaphor for a man, right? Any man crosses the line. My line. I get to challenge them to a fight. And she wants me to fix my hair and not be on a vibration plate and make a video.
And yeah, as I said, that's just where it fucking ends. I don't know why it ended that way, where it just seems to be an abrupt finish. But you can kind of see that behind the scenes, his family must be trying to get him to act normal, when in reality, they should just take away his damn phone so that he can stop seeing the words Joe Rogan. But for some reason, they're not doing that. And his ranting then picked up to where he's kind of just walking around the deck and we see his new crack house setup. And he then goes on to basically thank Joe Rogan before yet again talking about double fisting something. Except this time, instead of double fisting the goats, he's talking about double fisting lightning and being ready for war.
Hold on, let me do it like legit. So pretend you're like coming up the stairs. So you're, and the sun's behind you. You can't see it, but you can feel the warmth. And the door's already open to the vault. But that's kind of, not really. Life is really amazing when you get to share it with the people that you love. You'd fight for them, you die for them. Thank you, God, for right now. Thank you for family. Thank you, Joe Rogan. You've given this king another fucking lightning bolt, double fisting lightning bolts running up the mountain to no end, to full send. To full send, good and true. Coming for you. In time.
And this, of course, then immediately led into him going on a rant on top of the vibration plate again, right after showing us the behind-the-scenes setup of his little deck adventures. And he states in it that a petition is coming in 3 days.
Why'd you pick the fight with me? I demand to know why you picked a fight with me. Why did you start talking shit about me in the first place to begin with? How come? Is it your job to do that? Or are you the internet police? Why did you start? It affected my family. I'll never stop.
And yeah, and then it abruptly ends yet again before he even begins to finish his sentence. And after this, I guess his Joe Rogan shenanigans were not through for the day, because later that night, he then posted another video where he was talking about going and getting popcorn or some shit, and he took it as a chance to flex all of his different cars, where he has basically posted promotion of him going against Joe Rogan all over his vehicles. So we not only have the clothing where he's calling Joe the big bully and where he's trying to set up this fight, but apparently he's also posted it all over his damn cars.
Now we're about to start Friday night. Christmas is a couple of weeks away, and we don't have any popcorn. We're going to the store to get popcorn right now. Let's go.
So clearly, it was a very eventful day for the Liver King, where it was just jam-packed with Joe Rogan bullshit. And he ended up going quiet for the next 2 or 3 days, where I can only assume he was sitting in his fort and planning out this petition, because today, on the day that I'm making this video, he actually ended up releasing his dumbass petition, along with a couple of Q&As that of course revolve around Joe, where he's just looking psychotic. And this stupid ass petition is just something else. And it basically starts off with this little front cover page that looks like some sort of fight promotion, where it says Bully Beatdown, Big Bully, presented by Good and True, which is basically his catchphrase besides the word family. And he stated that it will be live any day before January 1st. And if you scroll down, it then talks about signing the petition and signing up for it, where he lists the terms and conditions of the actual petition. And the first one just states acknowledge it, where he says that you talk shit about another man with malintent, and just doesn't elaborate any further whatsoever. And then he stated as the second mark that he needs to declare your why, and it just says, why did you do it? And he followed it up with fight me this year 2025, boxing, wrestling, debate, discipline of your choice. And he follows all of this dumb shit up with Joe Rogan, welcome to Texas, we're a friendly state, you're new here, so you will get until December 21st. And this all has to be some of the dumbest shit that I think I have ever witnessed. Because not only were the petition terms and conditions just vague and pretty fucking stupid, where one of them is just literally saying why did you do it and accusing him of talking shit, when the only thing that Joe said was that the Liver King was clearly using roids, which I mean we all know he is, but not only that, but it only has 255 signatures so far. So the ambassador of Texas here isn't really doing too well with his dumbass petition, and he's not getting too many signatures. But the petition then has the audacity to finish with the words, send Joe Rogan karma points to Master Build. So it is actually getting so just downright ridiculous to where the Liver King is now starting his very own movement and his very own petition, all in order to be able to fight Joe Rogan. And I guarantee it's just going to continue to get even more stupid as this guy just keeps on going with all of this horse shit. But with that said, I think this is a good place to end it. And this pretty much concludes his shenanigans over the past 2 weeks. So if you enjoyed, please drop a sub and a like and join the Saints Mafia, where we are calling out every grifter we see. And I'm out. Watching the Liver King start the anti-Joe Rogan movement, and peace.
Good morning, primals! Get the early morning sun on the feet, on the face, through the eyes, on the face, on the skin. Get the bare feet connected, anchored, into the earth, primals. That's what I would have said. The old me, the new me, the much more refined me, Liver King 4.0, you know. This is how I do it now. Good morning, primals! This be Axe. He's on a leash this morning. See his brother over here? He's not. Axe got wild yesterday. I had to remind him right now, hey, you're domesticated just like we are. So I'm reminding him. The ancestral tenets, they never change. I might not do the story, but get the early morning sun. Get your bare feet connected. Those are easy ones to express a better day. Fist bump pound.